You know, there's something we all have in common, something that's totally fundamental to our lives, and that's food. Today, we're going to dive right into it. We'll kick things off with a classic get together and then zoom out to see how what we eat really, truly defines who we are.
So let's start with the question. What is it that makes a summer barbecue so special? I mean, really, what is it about cooking and eating outdoors that just feels so universally amazing?
Okay, let's get right into it and set the scene. We're talking about the perfect family barbecue. You know, that ritual so many of us absolutely cherish, especially on a warm, sunny day. I want you to just imagine this for a second. You can almost smell it, can't you? Those marinated steaks sizzling away on the grill. You've got a cold drink in your hand, and you can hear your friends and family just laughing in the background. It's such a simple pleasure, but it's made up of some very specific and very essential parts. All right, now that we're all dreaming of that perfect day, let's break down the key elements that make it all happen. Once you understand these barbecue essentials, you'll have a whole new appreciation for this classic event. So first up is the word barbecue itself. It's kind of funny, isn't it? It's both an action and an event. You can be at a barbecue while you barbecue some food. It's a word that really does double duty. And here we have the undisputed star of the show, the grill. Just think of it as your outdoor stove, but instead of a gentle flame, it's using that intense heat from gas or charcoal to give food that incredible smoky flavor that we all love. Now, marinating? This is where the real magic happens, way before anything even touches the grill. When you soak meat in that mix of spices, herbs, and liquids, you're not just adding flavor. You're also making the meat incredibly tender and juicy. It's a total game changer. And let's be real, what's a barbecue without ice-cold drinks? That's where the trusty cooler comes in. This super simple, non-electric box is the absolute key to keeping everything perfectly chilled no matter how hot it gets outside. You know, this brings us to a much bigger idea. A barbecue is an amazing example of how we enjoy food together, but it's really just one small part of the story. So let's zoom out a bit and explore the huge role food plays in our day-to-day lives. Okay, so let's talk about the food we eat every day. We're going to look at the basic types of food out there and how the simple rhythm of our meals actually shapes our entire lives. When you really boil it down, pretty much all food can fall into one of two buckets, natural or processed. Natural foods are, well, exactly what they sound like. They come straight from nature. Think an apple or a handful of nuts. Processed foods, on the other hand, have been altered somehow, like when wheat gets turned into bread or tomatoes are made into canned soup. And our days are almost always structured around our meals, right? We start with breakfast to get going, we have lunch to power through the afternoon, and then there's dinner, which for a lot of people is the main meal. And we can't forget snacks, those little energy boosts in between. It's this daily rhythm that's pretty much universal. But food is so much more than just a daily schedule. It is woven into the very fabric of our cultures, of our identities, and that connection, that's what we're going to explore now. Just think about it. What's a birthday party without a cake? Or a big holiday without some kind of special feast? Food is absolutely central to how we mark the important moments in our lives and create memories with the people we love. And this link between food and identity is totally global. If I say Italy, you probably think of pizza or spaghetti. If I say Japan, sushi comes to mind. Mexico, you think of tacos. See? These aren't just dishes, they are delicious symbols of an entire culture. Okay, here's a little fun fact for you. Did you know that carrots weren't always orange? For centuries, they were actually purple. It's just a great reminder that even the most basic foods we eat have their own long and sometimes surprising history. So, what's the big takeaway here? It's that food is so much more than just fuel for our bodies. It's a centerpiece for our celebrations. It's a trigger for our most precious memories. And it's a vital link to our heritage, and most importantly, to each other. So I'll just leave you with this final thought to chew on. What's that one food for you? That one dish, that one smell, or that one taste that just instantly takes you back to a specific time and place that you call home?